Girl, are you still having trouble finding a reliable hair vendor? I'm pretty sure you are. And if you are, don't worry, sis, I got you. Hey girl, hey, you made it to the membership, so you already know the vibes. So let's get right into it. Okay, girl, this video today, like it says, is choosing a reliable hair vendor. If you see me looking to the left, I have my notes here and also my baby camera, because y'all already know. So today we're going to be talking about why finding a reliable hair vendor is crucial for the success of your hair business. For starters, finding a vendor can be very difficult, or it can be very, I wouldn't say easy, but not so difficult. It took me a few years to find my current vendor. It took me a few years to find my vendor, but finding a reliable vendor is hard because now, obviously the hair industry is an oversaturated industry. We already know that. Every industry is oversaturated, so let's just get that little myth out of here. Every industry is oversaturated, but it's about how you make your business unique in the industry. Anyway, I have it broken down, and I do have a checklist for you guys as well, a freebie, another freebie, so tell me what you think. But we're going to be talking about how important it is to choose a reliable vendor and the things you need to be on the lookout for when it comes to that. So tip number one, the importance of choosing the right supplier. So when it comes to choosing a vendor, quality control is a big deal. And when it comes to quality control can affect your brand reputation. So one example I thought about when it came to quality control was the popular blue band vendor, KBL. Everybody knows KBL is the blue band vendor. What happened with KBL over the years was the fact that their quality was like really good, but the moment everybody found out that they were the popular blue band vendor, I wouldn't say their quality went down, but it's not as good as it once was according to the hair sources. That is quality control. Now their prices went up, and I believe they even have different tiers of hair extensions for you to purchase, but it's really expensive. I actually had a representative, I'll see if I still have the information if you guys want it, but I was speaking with them, we did a video call and everything, but the prices, I believe it was the prices, that's why I didn't go with it. But they have different tiers, which means it's going to be different qualities, and when it comes to that, you just have to be very careful. So quality control can affect your brand reputation, because if you were, let's say you were a KBL fan 10 years ago and you've always been using that vendor, and then year 8 and 9 you notice the quality started to die down. Well, that's what happens with quality control. When you have more, they have such a high demand for their product, now they're just, you know, doing it just obviously to get the money, right? I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but I'm just saying most of the time they're just making a sale. They don't care about the quality. They ain't wearing it, it's off their head. So you got to be careful with quality control. Next is product availability and quality are very vital, because again, I do the pre-order method right now, but you want to make sure that they always have the hair in stock, because if they don't, then you're missing out on sales. Then you have to relay that to your customer, and then the quality needs to always be A1, because this is people's money. So that is just something for you to look out for. So we have quality control and we have consistency. Next is reliability. So that's really important to me. Me and my vendor, we have a good relationship. I can video call her, we can talk. I know the hours of operation. In Vietnam, they are 13 hours ahead of us, so I already know that. So when I need to talk to her, like, the communication is A1, okay? I wouldn't trade her for nobody. So you need to make sure that that is available, like that's something that you're looking for, not just the fact that they have cheap hair and it's pretty, but you need to be able to rely on them. Whatever she tells me with the time frame, my hair comes when she says. Obviously she can't control the shipping and everything like that, but she knows what she does on her end. She shows up, and that's all I need her to do. So that's just section 1, the importance of choosing the right vendor. Next is researching potential suppliers. So obviously you can do this online. I have given you guys tons of vendors on YouTube, but you can do that through social media if you haven't found your own. If you want to find your own social media, online directories and forums such as like Reddit and things like that. But it's going to take time. Networking is another way to find a potential supplier, because you can go to trade shows. One of the trade shows that's very popular is Bronner Brothers. That's very popular. It is once a year, but and you can also network with other business owners and maybe someone. Now people sell their vendors. I was once selling mine, but then I was like, this is my bread and butter. And we just talked about quality control, so I was just giving it away. I think it was once like $200, and my husband was like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is your bread and butter, which is true. Like, my vendor is amazing. Check the reviews on the website. So I was like, yeah, I'm not selling it unless you're trying to pay, you know, you trying to pay for it, for real, for real. But anyway, you can go to trade shows, and like I said, other business owners sell their vendors. And you also want to make sure you check in the reviews and testimonials when it comes to these vendors. One thing that I have become a part of is like Facebook hair groups. Now obviously this is just a bunch of opinions, and yes, 400 people can be lying on one person according to the Bible. So ultimately it's just best that you check out the vendors and things for yourself. But yes, reviews and testimonials are pivotal when it comes, because you want to make sure this is your business you're running by choosing this person to supply this product for you. So you want to make sure that everything is up to par. Section 3 is evaluating the supplier's product. So obviously you're going to have to purchase a sample order and check things such as the texture, shedding, and durability. I recommend doing this for at least 30 days. By 30 days you should see what the hair is like. It doesn't take that long with hair. If it's gonna show out, it's gonna show out. You don't have to worry about that. So obviously they don't give away free samples. You have to pay for that. So you'll request a sample order of 3 bundles in a closure, and wear the hair for yourself before selling it. Make sure you color it, burn it, hot comb it, flat iron it, whatever you need to do to test it before someone else tests it for you, and then they do something that you didn't even know your hair could do or couldn't do because you didn't test it. Next is the ethical sourcing. So you have to make sure that you know how they source hair extensions. I've heard of a lot of people, I don't remember the country, but I believe it's in India, where they like their whole aspect behind their hair extensions, like it's like a sacrifice or something like that. Girl, I don't know, but that is ethical sourcing. So you just want to make sure you know the ins and outs of that. And then the range of the products. So are they able to provide you certain preferences? So let's say you want 8-inch. Are they able to cater to just 8-inch? Do they have 10-inch and they can make it in the 8-inch? Like, those are just things you need to pay attention to and make sure that they're able to do it if that's something you're interested in. Section 4 is the supplier communication and policies. So like I said, having clear and responsive communication, period. You don't necessarily need contracts and agreements because you're just buying from them, but you do need to make sure that you know. I use WhatsApp to talk to my vendor, and I think that you need to always make sure, because you can unsend those messages, but just, this is business. We're talking about screenshot whatever you need to screenshot and do all of the things to protect you and your business. Lastly, a return policy and exchange. I didn't discuss that with my vendor because I feel like they're not going to ask for the hair back, but if there is a discrepancy of some sort, then you need to talk about a return and exchange policy on how it works. But I'm pretty sure they don't do that. I don't know. But obviously this business is risky, and you may just have to take the L and you just, you know, return back the money to your customer, and just, I don't know what you're gonna do, but most of the time it's just returning the money back to your customer. But just discuss that with the supplier. Make sure they have a policy in place, and even if they don't, then okay. Next is building a long-term relationship. I haven't had an issue with my vendor as of yet, thank God. But we need to talk about negotiating. I mean, you can, but their price is their price. So if you can negotiate. Make sure you know the MOQs and payment terms. Now, they don't do payment plans. You have to pay right then and there, and that's just that. So unless you found a vendor that does that, I did share an Indian vendor that was local that actually accepts Afterpay. If you're interested in it, you gotta find that video. But most of the time, they don't do payment terms. You pay the money right then and there, you get your product. That's just how it works. Regular check-ins when it comes to building a relationship allows you to build a strong relationship. Video calls, you know, talking, like, you want to be solid with these people because it's building a rapport. You know, you're building a relationship, and you making them money at the end of the day. any comments, comment down below. Don't forget that you can schedule your free call if you need more help or you need some tips or some advice about something. You guys already know I can only educate you in something that I am familiar with. If I am not, girl, then we'll do something together, but I'm gonna only help you with what I can help you with. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I love you guys. I'm super excited about this journey. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and that's gonna be it. Until next time, see you in the next one. Bye.